The four perils of insurance. The only reason people should purchase insurance is to safeguard themselves against financial ruin by avoiding a worst-case scenario loss. The most effective way to accomplish this is to look at insurance as one product, with one solution, and ideally with one advisor. When you break down all insurance coverage and policies, there are four perils that people face: property peril, medical insurance peril, lawsuit exposure peril, and loss of income peril. Property peril coverage is found in everyone's insurance portfolio. One of the main reasons for that is that banks and lenders require this coverage. Property coverage is the most tangible coverage out of the four because people can see their house or drive their cars. The auto policy addresses property peril through comprehensive and collision coverage and the uninsured motorist property damage. A boat owner's policy and a recreational vehicle policy contain the property peril in their comprehensive and collision coverage. But it is the homeowner's policy that deals most significantly with the property peril and is the most consequential property peril for nearly everyone, since having their house or apartment burned to the ground would be their worst-case scenario. The medical insurance peril. Medical insurance peril is found in the medical payments of an auto policy and in health insurance coverage for a family. Without medical insurance, an individual could be faced with a costly illness and risk losing significant assets. However, the greatest risk regarding medical insurance is the life and death consequence of having the wrong medical insurance. Under the Affordable Care Act, people now have unlimited lifetime benefits, but the risk lies in choosing the wrong plan with the wrong network. People should have a preferred provider organization, or PPO, with a strong national provider network. Health maintenance organizations, or HMOs, constrict the patient's ability to choose the doctors and hospitals they may need in order to save the lives of their family members or themselves. HMOs are far more bureaucratic than PPOs. An insurance advisor should not have his clients caught up in bureaucracy any more than they have to be, especially when they are dealing with their health and well-being. People should have the ability to go directly to a specialist and self-insure through a health savings account, commonly referred to as an HSA. Additionally, the best way to purchase health insurance is through a high-deductible plan with an HSA component. This way, people are safeguarding themselves from the consequential coverage of a worst-case scenario, and through the savings of an HSA, they are able to pay for the inconsequential coverages. Lawsuit exposure. We all know that we live in a litigious society. Individuals or families face lawsuit exposure when involved in an accident where bodily injury or property damage occurs. Coverage for lawsuit exposure is found under the bodily injury and property damage sections of the auto policy. It is the part of the comprehensive personal liability section of a homeowner's policy, and most significantly, it is found in an umbrella policy. Most individuals and families are grossly underinsured in this area. This peril must be explained to people in a very serious manner, since they stand to lose equity in their homes, have their wages levied, or lose their savings due to being underinsured. Loss of income. This is the area of coverage that protects an individual or family from loss of income due to either death or disability. This coverage is provided through life and disability policies, and also it is in the uninsured and underinsured motorist coverage of auto policies. Loss of income, in many cases, is the greatest risk most individuals and families face today. However, it is the most overlooked and underinsured of the four perils. Families assume a great deal of financial risk when they either have no life insurance or limited life insurance. It is the single greatest assumption of risk most families face. People need life insurance to replace income lost when a family member or wage earner dies. The existence of the four perils makes the auto policy the perfect place to start a comprehensive insurance review, because the unique characteristic of the auto insurance policy is that it alone contains all of the four perils. Bodily injury introduces the lawsuit exposure. Uninsured motorist leads to the discussion about loss of income. Medical payments bring the medical insurance peril to the discussion, and, finally, the comprehensive and collision addresses property peril.